What is up, Mr. Chu? That is some exciting stuff. You just got Kale? Heck yeah, heck yeah. I don't think that there's literally anything on these banners I can use. Pretty sure there is exactly one unit that I don't have in this entire lineup, including like whatever will be unfeatured. And that one unit would be LR, Piccolo, and Gohan. Tech LR, Piccolo, and Gohan. If I manage to pull them, then I will have every single unit on this banner. I'm pretty sure. Might as well pull it up on Dokkan Info, though, so I can see the unfeatured pool. Let's see. Truth be told, I had no idea this was coming tonight. I had a morning shift today, so I've just been chilling since after work. I actually did do a fun thing. I'll show you guys a little later on stream. But I've been working on a little project for the past couple hours. And I had no idea that everything was about to drop. Got a ping on Discord from Toon Rami's server, which is where I get all of my Dokkan news these days. And I was like, oh, everything's here. I looked in my gift box, memorial stones, banners up, new friend summons live, everything. The new Battlefield is out. By the way, look in the Ultimate Class shop right now. Everybody go into the Ultimate Class shop and look at your Battlefield memory currency. Look at that shit right now. I am floored. I am absolutely floored. Okay. The spanner. Ooh. Looking rough off that World Tournament grind. Stop. Not even. It's been over a week. What do you mean looking rough? Didn't check, but you're assuming Goma isn't on the banner. I think Goma's too new. I swear, you just gotta go look. Just go take a look. Feast your eyes on it. It's gonna be a tragic sight. Okay, so the banner lineup is balls. It's terrible. That being said, both Yamcha and Piccolo Jr. are on it. So this could be good news for Niles. If Niles gets Piccolo Jr. on this, I'll be so happy for him. But yeah, that's potentially a good thing. So either of those I would take as a good pull, for sure. Yeah. Nah, I know. I don't know why they put more shit in the shop, dude. It's limited time, too. It's all limited time stuff. And they're, like, special packs. Genuinely, though, I am considering getting the potential orbs. I'm considering it. It would only be 75k currency, and I would still have 2.5 million left. Because right now I have 2.5 million and 75k. So I would just spend the 75k, get all those potential orbs. But I want to calculate how many units you can rainbow if I spend all that, to see if it's worth first. But yeah, I am considering doing that. So yeah, here's the thing. I can still rainbow quite a few units on this banner. Like, I guess I'll just list them all. And I'm not even 100% sure, because I don't pay attention to this kind of thing in-game too much anymore. But if I had to guess off the top of my head, I'll name every unit I can rainbow. I still need copies for. Tao, God Goku, Hit, Cell, yeah, Kid Goku, Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, Glorio. Oh my god, Glorio will actually be a really good pull for me, you guys. Because I just got my 79% copy of him, but I fed it into the wrong path. You guys remember that fated day that happened? So I would love to fix my Glorio. In fact, that is the #1 unit I want to see that I would love to pull throughout this is going to be Glorio. Still need copies of Buhan. I need Slug. I need Roshi. Actually, I don't think I do need Roshi. I need... Wait, I don't know if I need Vegeta either. I need Topo. I need Frieza. I need Fat Boo. I need Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Actually, I don't need Fat Boo. I don't need Fat Boo. I need Super Saiyan 3 Goku. I think I need Hirudegarns. I need... maybe like one copy of the Super Saiyan 3 Goku. I know I need dupes of them. I need dupes of Rose. I don't need either of them. I think I still need 21s. I think I still need... No, I don't need Turles. I think Kale's done. I'm pretty sure I need copies of them. He is only at 55% for me. And I believe he is too. Both of these units, both Bardock and Super Saiyan... Or 23rd World Tournament Goku, I have TUR copies and SSR copies of them. Or I once had SSR copies that are now, you know, additional TUR copies that I have sitting. In these units, their top copies aren't rainbowed. So it'd be priority for me to get both of those units as well, would be nice. This unit was once that way as well, but I've since rainbowed him. And now just have an extra TUR copy sitting. I coined for my last copy of Gamma 2. And then after I did that, lo and behold, he, or, no, I redstoned. I redstoned for him, not coined. Lo and behold, I pulled him on a banner, so I really don't want to pull him. That would be a big feels bad. And then I'm pretty sure everybody else is done. Yeah. So yeah, it's like maybe 10 or 12 units that I could actually use dupes for, but I really want to get Glorio to fix him. That's the biggest priority here. You got Fat Boot, as I mentioned. How many Memorial Stones did you get? I'm waiting for a couple more people to show up, and then we'll get started with the summons. And at the beginning of the summons, we're gonna turn it into a summon video. So I'll do the whole YouTube intro and the spiel, and then we'll do the reveal of the Memorial Stones in that moment. But we're just kind of stalling for a few minutes here. Taking a look at things, considering things. Come on now. Playlist being funny already? Hell yeah. You love to see it, folks. What's up, Osiris? How we doing? How we doing? You hope I get Gamma 2. Stop. You guys are at 187, 170. Maybe we should do a poll. I've never actually done a poll before. Hold on. Answer 1, we'll say... Oh, I'm limited to only those 4 options. I mean, that's valid. Okay. Good God. Osiris, you have 965? The disposable income is real with this one. That's insane. That's just short of 100,000 stones. Yeah, wait, is that math correct? No. Because it's 50, or, it's not 1 every 10, it's 1 every 50. Yeah, it's not 1 every 100, it's 1 every 50. So it's only 50,000 stones, not 100,000 stones. You did your maths wrong, my friend. 11 premium and 150 tickets, you'll take it. What, you already juiced all your tickets that quickly? Oh my goodness. I mean, I know you didn't have like a massive amount of them, but are they big summons or something? Good God. Okay, here we go. We'll start poll. I don't know how long the poll lasts or if I can just choose when to end it, but I did just start a poll. Let's see. Oh, I guess I just end it whenever I want. Okay. There you go. You guys can take your ganders. What are the guesses? Weigh in, everybody. Let you guys sit with that one for a little bit. Alright, so, for those of you that maybe just arrived, or I guess if you didn't go and check the shop when I said the thing. Look at this! Look at this! Oh my goodness. These exclusive packs that are available for the next 60 days. Insanity. They didn't put anything else in the shop. Wait, were these Kais always here? Why is there just 30 Kais that you can get there too? That's so weird. I feel like those weren't there before. Interesting, but they are permanently available. Nothing else was tagged new down low here, so yeah, all of that. Oh, wait. Everything's gone. It's only the Clash exclusive stuff. For some reason, they left these base SSRs in here. Okay. And then it's just the Clash medals. They got rid of all of the other fluff below. Oh my god. You know what I just realized right now? There is now more legacy box space, baby. There was 10 box space that you could buy from this shop. If you didn't buy that shop, or buy that box space from this shop by now, there is now 10 box space you cannot get permanently for the rest of time. Oh my goodness, that's insane. Wow. I wonder if Truth bought that box space, box space or not. That's so goated. No, that's not goated. Well, no, okay, yeah, they moved the fluff to the top, but these are limited time packs, buddy. The fluff is incorporated in what's at the top, but these are now limited time packs. And then they're going to go away. And then what? There's just going to be nothing in there? Clash currency so good. Stop. No. I should probably make a video on this. A PSA immediately saying do not spend your currency on all of this crap. The Kais are not worth it. For 10,000 a piece, I don't know about that. Probably not. It's only small and medium link skill orbs. You're not even getting large ones. Basically pointless. Meat, come on. It's just stamina. No. Not worth. Not for the price. And then obviously none of these medals. Not Hercule statues. You're out of your mind. Like, training items. You can get all of this stuff with, like, Zenny, right? None of that is relevant. The only thing that is worth considering is the potential orbs. Because it is the only, out of all of this stuff, it's the only limited resource. Well, okay, technically Kais are a limited resource as well. So I guess if I'm campaigning for, there is an argument to be made for spending on the potential orbs, then there is also an argument to be made on spending on Elder Kais, because both of those things are things you cannot farm infinitely within the game. You are limited to what the game supplies you. Whereas Link levels you can farm infinitely, stamina you can obtain an infinite amount of, and all of this stuff is available with Zenny, which is an infinitely farmable currency. So yeah, I don't even want to hear it. There's nothing else in here that you should be touching at all besides Kais and potential orbs. That being said, I'm pretty sure I am going to buy all of these potential orbs. But it is... Ooh, okay, so you're getting... Hold on. Calculator time. 45... Wait, is that... Yeah, because 15, 30, 45... Oh, no, wait. Hold on. It's 75 times 5. So you're getting 375 larges, which is enough to rainbow like a unit and a half. So I'm assuming that the mediums and smalls scale the same way. So if I spend 75,000 battlefield memory, that'll be enough to get me 1.5 rainbow units. Not of each type, just 1.5 total between all of the orbs. Seems like enough to me. I'm probably going to pull the trigger on that, but I'll do it in the video that I make about this, this shop right here. Yeah, I think that'll be the plan. Also, when you guys navigated to the shop, you probably realized that, you just got some gifted incredible gems. That was from the, Proof of Mastery, from the Training in the Clouds event. That currency, they converted it to incredible gems, and the asset doesn't exist anymore, which is insane, because I just bought 400,000 Hercule statues with that currency, or 200,000 Hercule statues with that currency, and I'm really glad that I decided to pull the trigger on that, but I'm kind of salty now that I should have just absolutely drained the, you know, the Proof of Mastery. I left myself with 30,000, that way just in case the event comes back, it's set up the way it is now, where it doesn't have a drop rate bonus and you're only earning little incremental amounts of it, and there's new stuff to get in the shop that I might want to purchase. I just want to make sure to have a little backup of currency, so I left 33,000 there. And then it got converted to Incredible Gems. I'm like, damn it. That's so stupid. I didn't need the extra Incredible Gems, obviously. Though, I guess it is nice to have a boost. And there is a small part of me that wishes I didn't spend any of the currency, and I had just given myself 200,000 Incredible Gems here. That would have been awesome. Because obviously I am competitive here and having, like, some of the most Incredible Gems of anyone. Period. Obviously, I'm not nearly in first place, but I'm very handedly in the top 10. Top 5, maybe. And the only reason I'm not nearly in first place is because of how many of them I've spent. If you're curious about that, you're gonna have to go check out a video that I have posted on my channel a few months ago, entitled, How Many Incredible Gems Have I Spent? Or Have I Earned? Total in the game. It is a lot. It's like, spoilers, like 1.6 million or something like that. And it's more now, because that was months ago and we've been grinding for a while, right? On 38.7 again. So what I'm saying is, I guess I'll take the 33,000 that I just got. I guess I'll take it. I, habitually, instinctually almost opened my gift box. Grab the meat instantaneously. Yeah, you would grab the meat, Z. Oh, you left yourself with 1.5k? Yeah. Indeed, it was a W video. Also, what you mean, the crap free-to-play SSRs aren't in your shop? If they're not in your shop, that means you bought them, Chewy. Because look, if you look at my selection that I have of them right here, peep the amounts left that I can purchase. Look at, I can buy 14 of this Gohan, but I can only buy 12 of the Piccolo and 12 of the Goku. That's because I've purchased a couple of them over time. So I have less available, but that's insane. Yes, you're gonna be you bought them. Oh, you were joking. Oh. Yeah, you're gonna be free of your Kai struggle because we have the, Hey, yo! See how here with the dono? You love to see it. Thanks, buddy. But yeah, we got the special friend summon up. I am probably not going to touch this time around because here's the thing. I've got 35 million, friend points right now. When the 11th anniversary ended, I had like 27 or 28 million. And by the way, that was like, okay, hold on. Because as soon as the friend summon banner went away at the 11th anniversary, at the end of the 11th anniversary, I was completely out of friend points. And then within the next couple weeks, I managed to farm up another like 27 million, and then it fell off a cliff. And I haven't gotten any since then. So it seems like only during major celebration times are when I'm going to be able to earn friend points. So I'm probably just going to not summon this time around because I'm a little bit scared about going a long time with just having no friend points at all, right? I think at this point, I'm probably just going to give myself like a 50 million friend point buffer that I'm never going to go below. That way it doesn't matter what changes in the game or what happens with my ability to earn friend points at any point. I'm just always going to have that stockpile of 50 million sitting there. Because I don't need the Kais. I don't need anything that the banner is going to offer me. It's just bonus extra Kais and Zenny. So I'll take it, whatever. But, like, I don't need it, right? So there's no point in, like, spending all of it. Especially with the scare that we were getting about the potential for another new Friend Summon LR to happen. Which, obviously, we now know isn't the case. But they could still do it at any time. And here's another thing that I thought about. I don't actually have this fact check, but maybe we should fact check this right now. This could actually be really fun. Let's go ahead and fact check something real quick. So, I thought about something. You remember how we used to have those worldwide download celebrations? They would be whatever number of millions of downloads, and then that would be the title of the celebration, right? The 100 million download celebration, the 200 million download celebration, the 350 million download celebration, which was the last one that we had in 2018. Is it true that for the 350 million download celebration, we got a new Friend Summon LR? The Great Saiyaman unit? Did we get them for the 350 million download celebration? Because we're now getting to the 400 million download celebration, right? Which has been like announced or teased or talked about or something. It would make sense for that being the reason why there hasn't been a new Friend Summon LR in all these years, because we haven't hit a new millions. And that's what those were in celebration of, coincidentally. Just a theory, just a running theory that I thought about, but I'm gonna like prove or disprove that right now. The Relic Hunters beg to differ. Yeah, that is true. That is a very valid point. Okay, so these guys released August 20th of 2018. August 20th is when Worldwide Download Celebration happens. 2018. Which one did we celebrate in 2018? Let's go on to the fandom for this. Where's the thingy again? Timelines. Complete global timeline. Here we go. July, and then this is before July. Oh, no, wait. I have to toggle. Duh. August 2018. Dang. There's no, like, celebration title here. Maybe let's check the end of July. Balls. I don't know. This is just counting into the anniversary. That's what that is. Dokkan DB has a timeline now. No, it actually does. It actually does. Is it this Dokkan DB? No. It's the other one. Dokkan Stats. Dokkan Stats, right? That's the one with the timeline? Yeah, there is a timeline. Tools. Where was it? Where was it? Here we go. Cards timeline. Is this the one that you're thinking of, referring to? But this isn't celebrations. This is just units. Or was it actually on this website? Oh, timeline. Okay, but again, it's going to be a timeline of cards. It's not the celebration. That's why I use the fandom, because it shows the actual celebrations. Okay, we could also do this. We could also go on Dokkan Info and just scroll way back in the news. It's probably gonna be like 600. This is still too far back by a lot. Okay, let's try 550. Oh, that's almost exactly. Okay, we gotta go a little further back. What was that? No way. What? 180 character slots given out to all players. Huge W. What is that for? Expansion of character slot. Is it just the base character slots? The initial number of character slots before adjustment was 20, dude? And they upped it to 200? And then they didn't do it again for 8 years? 9 years almost? That's kind of insane. What the heck? Wild, wild. That's it. I want this asset. I just really like this. I feel like it's going to be relevant to use at some point in the future. Doxing my whole shit. We'll do that. That's fine. Okay. Alright, what were we doing? Focus, focus, focus. Here we go! Oh my god. Wait. The last friend LR that we got was for the 250 million download celebration. Holy moly. That's... Am I onto something there? Am I onto something? That's actually insane. Because, I'm not making that up, right? They did recently talk about the next iteration of Millions as far as a download celebration. I know that that's not specifically what this is, and we're going into GDC, but I thought I saw a tidbit that that is, like, coming. I'm not exactly sure, though. Maybe it'd be on the Dokkan Twitter page. 400 million is right after GDC. I just want to see visual proof of that. Onto something? On something. Yeah, maybe I should make a poll for that. Oh, also, freaking Pog. Hell yeah. So awesome. I'm about it. The only problem is, power up your Saiyan Saga category teams. So is it going to be specifically for Saiyan Saga characters? Because if it is, I won't have any use for it. Is that what these are? These trailers? Are those like, the 400 million download thing? Oh, there's a second stage for only Saiyan Saga. Got it, got it. But the first one is for anyone. Yeah, I'm not, like, missing something, am I? It doesn't seem like there's anything in here for it. Maybe just they just announced it, like, a while ago. No, that's just the Radiant Summer Festival thing, and it's broken. No more loads. Balls. I don't know. Big confused, big confused. Oh no! If any character during GDC is Saiyan Saga, you're nuking Bandai Namco headquarters. That is the big funny, the big funny. All right, my stream thingy broke. Oh my goodness. W Countdown content drop? Yeah. Some exciting, cool stuff. No training in the clouds, though, so it's an L. Oh my gosh, you guys are killing me with the poll. I was just about to get ready to say maybe we should head into the summons and start doing the thing. And the poll is, like, completely tied. We've got 29% on all voting slots. We're going to need to get, like, at least 1 or 2 more votes in here before I can start. Will it tell me the total number of votes? Let me see. 7. I want to get it to like 10 votes, and then we'll go. We'll go at 10 votes. Dokkan felt so dry. You're needing something. Yeah. Dokkan just never feels dry for me. Today I was doing a little bit of timing. I'm gonna start timing some things so that I know, so I have some additional information about my link leveling life. But what I just timed was I started a brand new team of units that were all at like level 1, like character level 1, and then I manual grinded them all the way until they were level 120 just by running 38/7 back to back to back to back to back. And then I timed how long that took, because I want to know the difference in time between that and when I do that exact same thing full auto, because the real difference in time there, the biggest time sink, is waiting for the link level animations to play. And while characters are at link level 1, they have a lot more of those animations that are playing because they're popping a lot more links a lot more often. So I want to see the difference in time where you actually save doing a manual grind through that versus doing an auto grind. So yeah, that was something that I was testing earlier on. Just one little example of why Dokkan never feels dry for me, even though I don't even touch the challenge content at this point. Damn, you scared him off, Z. 7 votes with 8 people in stream, and then somebody left. Realistically, it was probably some random, and the fact that my title says I'm summoning and then I wasn't. They were like, boo. Alright, well, I have an idea. While we're lollygagging and waiting to get things started, I am actually going to redo what I just did, taking a peep at the banner, and... Oh, shoot. I got rid of the banner. There we go. I'm just going to calculate all the units that I need. You're Dokkanning responsibly, box cleaning, and friend summon time. Nice. Congrats. Congrats. Oh, no. Box space. Oh, fuck. This is going to be a nightmare to summon, isn't it? I don't have very much empty box space. Okay, guys. Are we for real right now? The votes are 100% tied. 25% always, and there's 8 votes, so 2 of each of you picked every single response. Do I just slam all 13 mil friend points I have into it? I don't know that I would. I don't know that I would, Dinkle. I'm not sure about that. Just because if they ever do release a revamp for the friend summon or something like that, it might not be wise to just have 0. You know, if there's a new LR or something that comes out, just consider the rate that you earn them. You know, not the box space. Hi, Pixie Wixie. Yeah, it's gonna be a little rough. We got some amount of tickets to go. I can't actually reveal how many yet. I know how many, but that's what the poll is for. That we're waiting to see how many tickets did you think I get? So that you could participate in the poll if you want to, Pixie. These tickets. I'm gonna turn them into tickets, but the stones that I've earned here, every 50 dragon stones that I have spent in the last year, in the last 365 days, every 50 dragon stones I've spent will equate to 1 of these stones that I'm about to earn and be gifted back. It's like a tax return in Dokkan Battle. Keep in mind that every time I refill my stamina bar up here, that allows me to keep playing more events, which I do probably a solid 40 times a day, 20 times a day, somewhere in there. Costs 1 stone every time I do that. And then in order to do a summon where I get 10 characters is 50 stones worth. And I haven't done that a ton in 2026. Really too much in 2025 either, except during major celebrations. But yeah, so that's what we're guessing. Alright. So we are going to actually write down every single copy of every single one of these units that I need. That's what we're about to do right now. I'm going to make you guys wait. Big time wait. Okay, so let's go to team building, and then we can just start searching for units. So Tau is 69%. All right. And then... oh, right. It's going to be God. Maybe let's go by character. Would probably be better. Or maybe not. Oh, yeah, here he is. 79%. This is going to take a minute, guys. I hope you know. I hope you know it's going to take a minute. Hit 79. I'll take some hits. I will definitely take a hit or two. I had a great day, babe. I hope you guys had a great day, too. I've just been nerding out over here over on my Dokkan. I actually nerded out over something else. So I told you guys that there was something else I was going to show you at some point during the stream. I'll probably leave the information for it and like the full breakdown of it or whatever if you guys want to see it to like the end of the stream after we summon and stuff. But what I did was the same thing that I did for all of my Dokkan spending. I went back through my entire bank history and I looked at all of my Dance Dance Revolution spending. All of the money that I've spent in the arcades that I've been to. On Dance Dance Revolution. I was curious what those totals look like. It's a little bit skewed because the peak of my Dance Dance Revolution spending was in the second half of 2017 and all of 2018, and my bank history only goes back to 2019. So I can't actually see the beginning of it, but then all the years following, we're able to see, which is kind of cool. Okay, 55%. You went out for your brother's birthdays? You have delicious dinner? Nice, nice. Have you deadass spent money on DDR? Yeah. I am like a very competitive DDR player. Like, I don't know, top 1 in Northern California if you exclude the Bay Area. Top 25 in the state, top 50 to 75 in the country, top like 200, 300 in the world. Something like that. But yeah, I exclusively go to arcades to play it because of the fact that it's like a live service game that's constantly getting updates and new content and live servers that are connected with a bunch of like high score systems and stuff with like area records for the state you live in and world records for everybody else. Yeah, so arcades cost a little bit of money, a little bit. I used to spend like $100 a month. I would say is like the average over time. But it fluctuated a lot. There was a lot of times in my life where I wasn't playing it. Sometimes where I was working at one of those facilities and spending a lot of money there on other stuff too, besides just Dance Dance Revolution, and then the spending went up, so just kind of depended. Okay, what am I doing? We got Cell. Next unit is Kid Goku. Goku Youth, right? No, it's actually Kid. Don't lie to me! It's Youth. Okay, I need to do this in the character list. Wow, I'm actually like flubbing so hard right now. Okay. 55%? That kind of makes me feel a little bit better. That makes me feel just a little bit better about that horribly tragic summoning video. Go watch it, where I summoned for this guy. Because apparently that's the only copy of him I've ever gotten, and I still wouldn't have him to this day if I hadn't gone hard for him when I did. So, I guess that's one way to justify it. Okay, he's only 55%. I would definitely like some dupes of him. Just because I bought those special equips that you can get with the blue ticket for him, and I still can't put the gold one on him. Granted, we have God equips now, so it's not like that big of a deal, but still. Why does that almost make it feel worse instead of better to you? That's insane. I don't know about that. I think that's a pretty hot take, I would say. Oh, he's not rainbowed. Oh, gosh. 90%. Okay. So far, I need at least one copy of every single unit. Alright, Glorio is the tragic one. Oh, man. Glorio is the tragic. What are we... Oh. Yeah, bro's at 80%. Oh, God, dude. I need... Okay, that is... Literally doesn't matter what else happens. If I get a copy of Glorio, it's W summons. If I don't get a copy of Glorio, it's L summons. That's it. That's it. Like, there's no other conversation to be had. Right. It's... Buhan's not his actual name. They call me Buhan. They call me... Sorry, that was a bad joke. 90%. I'm exposing my equip game right here. Alright, slug. I definitely need more slugs. I guess this banner isn't going to be that bad for me after all. There is actually, like, a lot of dupes that I need so far. It's just, all these characters are kind of the ones that are old enough that they've aged out of, like, the meta of actually being usable now, but they're also so far away from easy A-ing that they're just, like, trash, right? So it's like, okay, I guess I'm building their power for when they eventually easy A, which is cool, because I'm doing it for free, but also, like, who cares right now, right? I'm not really getting anything out of it. Yeah, Roshi's rainbowed. Okay, there we go. That's the first rainbowed unit was Roshi right there. And now let's look for Vegeta. 79. Alright, Topo. Oh, right. We gotta go physical. Well, to be fair, the Daimos are all okay. Yeah, they're okay, yeah. You had a really good day, you missed me, happy to see me streaming. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was also impromptu. There's this major celebration drop tonight that I didn't even realize was happening. I just had all my cozy tucked-in plans to be chilling by myself, vegging on some YouTube content on my own, and whatever. And then all of a sudden, all this happened, and I was like, I guess I'm going live. But yeah, having fun so far. So, I wasn't sure if I was going to be expecting you, but I'm happy to see you here. Making my day. Cozy tucked you in. Yeah, that's what I meant. Cozy. Yeah, that kind of cozy. Yeah. Of course. Cozy tucks me in every night. Alright. Topo 69. Alright. There's so many units to check. Oh my god. Okay. Frieza. Rainbowed. Yes. I know Fat Boo's rainbowed. I'm not even going to check. Super Saiyan 3 Goku is not rainbowed. 69. Okay. I don't have any equips on him. That's a little odd to me. Yeah, Hirudegarn is struggling. 69. Don't 69 Topo. Alright, can we stop? Can we stop? That is insane. Okay, 90%. I did call that one right earlier. Okay, he's rainbowed. I actually knew he was rainbowed. There was no reason for me to look at that. I was just singing and getting distracted. Gohan. Oh, wait. Let's do it this way. There's way less Piccolos, right? Uh, 55%. Wow, that's insane, too. That I've only ever pulled one copy of them. Yeah, that's kind of tragic. I think that might be my goal, too. That might be something else that makes me happy. For any of these units that I don't have any dupes for at all, it would be nice to see a dupe go in. That would be cool. Okay. Rosé. The limit is 500 over box space, correct? I think so. I'm pretty sure that's what it is, yeah. Oh. There's too many of them. Okay, 69. Surely we're more than halfway done writing these characters down. Because I imagine a lot of these are going to start being rainbowed as they get older, right? Oh, I thought I had them rainbowed. They're only 79. Okay. Trunks is rainbowed. I actually rainbowed Trunks on his initial banner. I'm pretty sure, yeah. Literally rainbowed him on his initial banner because I was trying to pull the banner unit. Just silly living in my car things. Okay, 21 is rainbowed. See, here we go. We hit the rainbowed the rainbowed pot. Okay, this one is not rainbowed. 90%. Alright, Kale. Rainbowed. 17 and 17 are definitely not rainbowed. They are! Wow! I would not have expected that. Okay, Piccolo Jr.'s rainbowed. 23rd World Tournament Goku is absolutely not rainbowed. He is tragically unpulled. Tragically unpulled. Look at this. I've got 2 copies of his TUR, and one of them is 69%, the other one's 55%. Awesomeness. Awesomeness. Yeah, I would definitely like to get some copies of him too, because he is going to go crazy after Easy 8, I know. He's going to be a very, very usable unit, and I want to make sure I have at least 79% before that happens. Alright, Yamcha's rainbowed. Physical Godku is not. What was he at again? Ooh. 90, okay. Okay, Bardock. %. So same situation with him. We have 2 copies of his TUR. One is 69% and one is 55%. Which theoretically means I could always feed the other copy in to get them to 79, which maybe, but it's just because the other copy already has hidden potential system investment. I'm not too chaffed about doing that, unfortunately. Okay, Goku Youth is definitely rainbowed. I know they're rainbowed. We already talked about Gamma 2. He is tragically rainbowed. Gamma 1 should be rainbowed. Yeah. Okay, Pan is surely rainbowed. Yeah. Raditz is definitely rainbowed. Did I end up rainbowing Ginyu with the blue stone? I don't think so. Whoa! Holy graphics update. Hold on. Oh. That's from Dokkan Frontier. Never mind. I'm just noticing his card art and everything in the name. That's all from Frontier. Okay. But yeah, he's 90%. Okay. Crazy that I could still use a copy of Ginyu. That cell is over rainbowed. Yeah. He's good. Yeah, they're rainbowed. Kid Buu is definitely rainbowed. Yeah. And then Super Saiyan 2 to 3 Goku is definitely rainbowed. Honestly, I don't even know why I'm checking. I'm, like, very confident that all these units are rainbowed. Same with Majin Vegeta. I know he's rainbowed. Trunks is rainbowed, too. Yep. Alright, and I know the last two are rainbowed. Okay. Alright, so there is how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, so that's 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 units that I can use. Out of how many are on this lineup? 47. I can use 23 out of 47. That's half the banner. Literally half the banner. I can use something of. I'm not mad at that. Okay, the other thing we didn't even check yet was the unfeatured pool. Now we're talking. Okay. I didn't really expect that, to be honest with you. Did not really expect that. There is now more units I can use here, for sure. Unfeatured? Absolutely. Okay, so one big thing is this guy right here. This is the oldest unit in the game that I don't have. So everything I'd be missing would be from Tech, Gohan, and Piccolo forward. So, I guess let's look at my Dokkan Awaken tab and we can see the exact lineup. Okay. So the next unit forward would be the GT Possessed Boys. Oh, no, they're not on here. Oh, okay. So this is the newest LR. Or Pycon is the newest LR. Nothing newer than Pycon is on here. Okay. So yeah, then I guess this is the only yellow coin LR that I could obtain from here. All the other ones are too new. And then what's the oldest banner unit I'm missing? Legic. So it's Legic, Yakon, and King Cold. And then these are all too new. So, yeah. Legic, Yakon, and King Cold. Those three. And then Gohan Piccolo. So there's 4 unfeatured units that I don't have at all. That's exciting. And keep in mind that a lot of this junk here towards the top, I can definitely use dupes of. So, a lot of these units might even be good just as random pulls. Because I don't have any of this recent stuff rainbowed, so. Alright. Neat. Okay, we did end up getting over our 10 votes. Looks like a couple people have a lot of faith in me to have over 400 of these memorial stones. And a lot of you have no faith in me at all and think that I got barely any. Like as much as a free-to-play player, which is kind of insane. Alright, so yeah, we will get these summons started in just a second here. Hey, Jordan pulled Mini Vegeta and Super Saiyan Trunks with your Memorial Stones, wanted Tower Boo, but still counted as a win. Nice. I mean, as long as you got something new, something you feel like you can use, not too bad, right? Alright. Time to be Mr. Repetitive as we get into this summoning video here. Because you guys already got to see all the fun business. As far as, revealing all the units I need and all of that stuff. We're about to repeat it all. We're about to repeat everything because I'm going to start the summon video and then talk at the future viewers on YouTube. Actually, maybe I should begin the video with the stone count that I got. And we'll jump into the gift box and look at it. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Oh my goodness, the poll is still going. The poll is still going. Get your guesses in while you can. Last chance. We're about to start the video, and the poll is going to be ending. There is no reward for getting the right answer. Just clout. Alright. Here we go. What's going on, guys? I am Toxic Jordan. Welcome back to the channel. So we are live for some Memorial Stone summons. Out of nowhere, we decided that, I guess, the whole GDC countdown celebration is beginning. Without my know-how or whatever. Geppy decided to be nice and drop the Memorial Stones second one. That has basically never happened before. Typically, they give out the Memorial Stones the way that they do with, like, World Tournament rewards and stuff, where you're waiting hours or days, even, for them to show up. There have been constant problems between JP not getting their stones when Global does, and yada yada yada. There was no reason I ever thought I would have needed to be live right away. As soon as the celebration started, where the entire community got all of their Memorial Stones, second one, as soon as everything dropped. But that's what happened. So huge W by the Dokkan dev team. That was handled very, very well. I didn't even think it was possible for them to do this because of the way that it has gone every single year prior, right? So, that being said, we do have our Memorial Stones in the gift box. So all you chatters in stream, last chance to get your votes in the poll. How many Memorial Stones do you think I had? And I guess YouTube commenters, you guys can play along as well. Get your last second guesses in. Pause the video now, no cheating. And let me know how many Memorial Stones you think I have. And then also go ahead and brag about how many you have, because I'm sure that all of you insane summoning addicts have way more than I ended up getting this time around, right? Okay, so we are actually going to take a look. I am going to make a cut in the video here because I need to pull up the previous year's Memorial Stones that I got, and we're going to compare to that before we look at the number that I got this year. So we'll be right back. Okay, fun stuff. You guys are catching the live process. This is what I be doing when I'm recording videos. Now, I have to do that whole ass part of the thing that I forgot to do in the first place, which was, pull up the records for all of the previous years of Memorial Stones that I've gotten. God damn it. That's gonna take a second. So there is gonna be, for the most part, I have YouTube videos for them, so I'm gonna have to pull up all these YouTube videos and then show the number of stones I got on screen. But there might be 1 or 2 years that I have to actually look back on Twitter for. In fact, Chewy or somebody else that may want to, if you wanna go on my Twitter and scroll back as far as you can until you see a Memorial Stone, post and then send me a link to it so I don't have to do that scrolling myself, I would really appreciate that. If not, I'll get around to it, but I'm gonna hunt the, videos first. Oh, wait, you have the numbers? Yeah, please, just, well, but I was gonna show them in the video, like, the screenshots and stuff, so you might just have the number in a spreadsheet, but I'm gonna actually, hunt for the videos and show them. So I would like to actually have access to that tweet, if I could. Okay, cool. So I have a... Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. What's going on, guys? I am talking. Alright, so I have 2022. Okay, so I need 2023. 2023 is the one that I don't have access to on my YouTube. You sent the 2023. The fact that you found it already is phenomenal. This is why I depend on you for things like this, because I'm washed. Oh, did I pull up the wrong video just now? Wait a second. Did I not? Oh, I think I might have titled that differently for 2025. Inconvenient me. I didn't put Memorial Stones in the title of my Memorial Stone summons for 2025. And now nothing's loading. There we go. Oh, I entitled it, "This is a slap in the face." That's right. Because the banners were so horrible for the first time that year. Yep, there it is. Okay. $2022. 2025. 2024. Okay. What did you send it on? Oh. Discord. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You found it as I said. I need... Oh! I got so many that year. Holy moly. Oh, you know what's funny? I'm just now seeing I have this tweet bookmarked. So that probably would have been easy for me to find. I just forgot I had it bookmarked. Boom. Okay, now I gotta scrub through the videos to find the spot where I actually show how many thingy-ma-thingies I have. Okay. Almost there, almost there. Dang. I did it kind of funky on this one. 1 second. Please! Okay. There we go. Holy moly. Alright. Okay, we're gonna jump back into recording. I'm ready. I'm ready. Sorry about the delay. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Alright, so I have the totals from all the previous years, dating back to 2022, of how many Memorial Stones I've been able to acquire each given year. So let's go ahead and take a look, take a little trip down memory lane here. So, Worldwide Download Celebration in 2022, we had 292. Maybe I can full screen this for a second, make that a little easier to see. 292 memorial stones. So not too bad. That was definitely, you know, well above the free-to-play limit. So we went crazy on that one. The next year was the year that went absolutely insane, and I'm pretty sure it's our record year. I wasn't even recording YouTube content at the time, so we don't have a video to reference for it. I just have this tweet, and the tweet shows that I got a whopping 556 of these memorial stones that year. Super, just, that's craziness. Like, I don't even know how. That's absolutely insane. Okay, so yeah, that was 2023. Then in 2024, we still did decent, had 376, obviously not nearly as many, but we were still obviously outpacing previous years before that. So yeah, that was pretty nice. I want to say this year, I actually ended up doing really, really good on the summons too, to the point where I saved, this was the year that I actually bought a unit from the shop. I'm pretty sure, I can't 100% remember. Or, no, it was that there was one Dokkan Fest in the shop I didn't have, and that was, the physical, Goten and Trunks Super Saiyan Duo. I didn't have them, and I ended up pulling them right away with the tickets, so I didn't need to, like, save enough, stones to just buy them out of the shop, because I ended up pulling them anyway. And then last year, we were down to 260, much, much lower, because we have been falling off. So, as you guys know, my goal is to have less and less of these stones each given year. I am trying to spend less and less money on Dokkan, which, you know, means obtaining less and less Dragon Stones, and essentially getting less of these Memorial Stones. So, ultimately, I'll be pleased if the amount of Memorial Stones that I get this year is less than 260, which is an all-time low. So far, we did, quote-unquote, better in 2025 than we have done in the previous 3 subsequent years before that, right? Now, I don't know about the year before that. I'm not too sure, because I wasn't really recording YouTube content and stuff yet, so I have no idea what those date back to. I would assume that it was higher than 260, though, just because I was still spending a lot back then. So I'm not super sure. But alright, that is enough rambling for now. The moment of truth. Here we go. Drumroll, please, ladies and gentlemen. The amount... Oh, hey, Jay. How's it going? The amount of Memorial Stones that I, Toxic, have earned in the fabulous, fantastical year of 2026 is... 241, baby. 241. So we did it. We reached our goal. We actually had less than we had last year. It was almost exactly the same amount, which is kind of insane. To think about how many more banners we skipped this year, but then we just went really, really hard on link leveling. We went really, really hard on, you know, on, what's it called? Like the Whis event, which ended up spending a ton of stamina for us. We invested heavily back into, you know, 38-7 grinding, and Dokkan Day has taken a fair amount of stones and stuff as well. So yeah, I think we can get it lower next year. We can definitely get down to like 200, but that's going to take basically taking out those anniversary summons that I did. Because during GDC and anniversary, I summoned heavy. And so those couple thousand stones extra is what is boosting that a little bit, but... yeah, so congratulations to everybody on the live stream that, guessed the whole, wait, why doesn't it let me gift, like, a winning roll? Like a win to the poll. That's so odd. The way these YouTube polls things are so dumb, man. Anyways, congrats to everyone that said 200 to 300 range, because that is exactly where we were at. And that was actually only 14% of you, so most of you, lost the poll. Congrats. Okay, so countdown login bonus, we got an additional ticket. There's going to be some more of these tickets being given out, all around the celebration. Cool that we get the redstones for free here, too. I'm just going to be able to stockpile those forever. Pretty much. Okay, well, we've got our tickets, so now we can go ahead and jump in, get started on the banner. We don't have our tickets. We have our stones that we need to go exchange for tickets real quick. Really quick, just kind of addressing the shop here. It's not the best lineup. We have a couple of yellow coin LRs available here to us. There is actually one that I'm missing. I do not have this Gohan and Piccolo. I don't think it's worth spending 200 of my 241, you know, of my 241 stones here just to get one copy of them guaranteed. I think it would probably be wiser for me to not do that and to just try my luck at the rest of the banner. The reason why is because before I started this video, actually sat here with chat and calculated that of the 47 featured units that are available on this banner, of the 47 that we have on this lineup, there are 23 that I can still use dupes for, okay? Not limited to, but including Glorio, who is currently at 80% because I have his bottom right path open and I mistakenly opened his top right path. So I still need to get his top left path. I absolutely want to pull Glorio. And then there are also 2 units that have a little bit of a problematic situation. We have, sorry, so many featured units. We have 23rd World Tournament Goku here, and we have Tech Bardock. Both of these units are ones that I have 2 copies of... Hello? There we go. I have 2 copies of their TUR, because I once kept a 55% copy of the TUR, and then I kept the SSR copy before rainbowing the TUR, in a small amount of time that I was deciding to do that for characters, and then the reverse update happened and kind of screwed me on that one. So, I really, really, really want to be able to rainbow these guys, just because it feels so useless to have that extra copy that I am not doing anything with, while the character isn't rainbowed. So those are a couple of my top picks, but I'll let you know. I've got a little notepad right here with all of the gains that I can potentially get off of this. So every single thing that we pull throughout this video, I will be able to let you know whether it's something that I can benefit from or not, right? Did I pass them? Oh, they're right here. Okay, so before we actually pick up the tickets, the last thing that I'm going to do is we're going to jump over to the wiki so I can show you guys the unfeatured pool on this banner. Alright, so... featured pool, obviously pretty simple stuff. You can see it on the scouter in-game. Like I said, about half of these units I can still use a duplicate for, and is a justified pull. And then we get into looking at the unfeatured lineup here. This is a little funky with the stream overlay. Let me go ahead and do this. Oh, that's why. Hold on. There we go. I was doing the wrong thing. Okay. So for the unfeatured pool, it's pretty neat. As far as the banner units, they go all the way up to King Cold, so like where, Metal Cooler would have come out. And then for, Yellow Coin LRs, they go all the way up to Physical Pycon. So anything older than those units is going to be, available to us on the banner. Which means that that same, Tech Gohan and Piccolo that I need is available here in the unfeatured pool. So technically that is one unit I could pull here and really do want to... pull, because this is actually the oldest unit in the game that's attainable, that I do not have. So, would be very cool to pull him. And then, as far as banner units go, because I do already have Pycon and there's no newer banner units, or no newer, LRs I can get, the only banner units that I'm missing are Legic, Yakon, and King Cold. So these 3 right here, plus the Gohan and Piccolo down there, would be the only 4 units on this entire banner lineup, featured and unfeatured, that I do not have yet, and that I would be able to, gain from, right? That being said, there is a lot of stuff in this upper chunk right here from the 2025 and 2026 year that I definitely don't have rainbowed. A lot of this stuff doesn't have dupes, so there's a bunch of this that I'm going to be very, very happy to pull, regardless. So, let's go ahead and jump in and see how these summons go. Alright, so yeah, we are just going to absolutely drain all of our, stones into tickets here. Like I said, I've already made up my mind that there's nothing in the shop worth buying. Except for, is Yamcha in here? He should be, because he's featured on the banner, right? Wait. Yamcha's here. Piccolo Jr. is featured on the banner, but you can't buy him in the shop? Am I tripping? Because Piccolo Jr. is 100% on the banner lineup, but you can't buy him in the shop. This must not be every single unit. That's actually insane. Yamcha could be a good pickup, potentially, right? That's 150. I'm not going to do it, because for me, it would just be getting more dupes into my Uneasy Aid Yamcha, and there's really no point to having dupes in the Uneasy Aid Yamcha. Not really worth. Save a stone, save 1? Wait, why would I save 1? Oh, does this shop go away if I don't? Is that what the shout is about? Because, yeah, I wouldn't want the shop to disappear. I'll save one for now, because I assume that that's what you mean. Oh, you just like to save one, that's all. Okay, well, I'll leave it for now, it's fine. Because now you actually have me a little paranoid that the shop might disappear, and I think I might want to make a video on it, so it'd be convenient if it was there at least, right? Alright, 241 tickets. Let's go ahead and dive in. Let's do this thing. Okay, a whole lot of garbage on that beginning. I guess if we get... There's a lot of animations we could get, because there's tons of Dokkan Fest, and there's unfeatured LRs, right? So, potentially a lot of stuff we can get. And the thing is, the unfeatured pool is going to be absolutely massive, right? So, as far as us being able to pull any of these unfeatured units, those 4 unfeatured units that I mentioned we could get, we do have a extremely low chance of that happening, right? Okay, here we go. First animation. We got a Goten and Trunks, so we're getting something. 241 tickets, SMH streamer didn't save one. 240 tickets purchased, one from the daily login, W streamer, L viewer not paying attention. And somewhere in here, I am definitely about to run out of box space. I think I only have 80 character slots available to me right now, free. So, yeah, I'm gonna be running out of box space, and gonna be running out of box space in the middle of this. But obviously, we won't be forced to quit summoning, because you can summon like 500 characters over the limit. Just means I'm gonna have to clean out my box immediately after, if I want to do anything else. W Mira, he's good now. Did I see the new Redstone lineup? Yeah. Nothing massively impressive in there, in my opinion. Alright. Oh, I guess Vegito Blue animation could actually be relevant here. Because any of our LRs are not going to be Dokkan Fest, right? Oof. Yeah, see, that's the kind of thing we don't want to see, right? That could have very easily just been a Gohan and Piccolo, though. Okay, Vegeta, don't tease me. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Alright, as long as we can keep the momentum going with Dokkan Fest and LRs, I think I'll be okay with that. That's definitely going to allow me to walk away from these with a less sour taste in my mouth. But again, we do have the contingency of, if I pull a copy of Glorio, that's an L. If I pull a copy of Glorio, these are W summons. If I do not pull a copy of Glorio, these are L summons. That is it. That is it. He is the singular unit that I need to fix. And then there's the contingency of, I think I might be able to still get away with calling these W summons if I pull one of those 4 unfeatured units that I need. That I don't have a singular copy of yet. If that ends up being the case, then, yeah, I would, What the? I pulled him twice already? Oh my goodness. Okay. Vegeta and Yamcha. It never fails. Oh, yeah, and it's even gold text. Hell yeah, there we go. You're gonna pick up a dupe for physical, says a Trunks? Oh, with a redstone, I hope you mean. Not memorial stone. Redstone, yeah. Aw, dang. That Frieza is rainbowed already. Every premium unit, yeah, he's rainbowed too. Okay, so every premium unit we've pulled so far has already been rainbowed. Damn. That's a big unfortunate. Big unfortunate. Okay, I mean, another Vegeta. Dude, Vegeta is just not letting us down. Is this W ticket luck that we're this on fire? Like, oh my god. Kind of going crazy with it right now. Yeah, there we go. There we go. We could use a dupe for Tao. Alright, so that's 1 Tao. I'm going to mark these off as we get things we need off the sheet. So now Tao is 79%. That way I can keep track, like if I end up pulling multiple of the same unit, I can keep track of if I needed them or not, right? I think I needed Kui. I don't think Kui was rainbowed. Beerus? There's a chance, even though there's not. Ticket luck trend continues. I mean, kind of, right? I would consider this the ticket luck trend that we've been on if I get a copy of a unit I did not have yet. Because that's been what ticket luck has meant, is that every time I summon with tickets, I get a new unit. That's what's been happening. And it just so happens that most of those banners, it's the new headliner, right? Because I'm not really missing anything else on the banner, unless some random unfeatured banner unit wants to show up. And that has been happening sometimes too. So, that's what I'm going to consider luck. Even if we do get, like, 15 more Dokkan Fest throughout this, and like 3 LRs, 5 LRs on top of that, I'm still not going to consider that W luck unless I'm getting the right ones. The ones that I actually need, right? You just found me and you're recommended with other, wait, another Dokkan YouTube with good vids. Keep it up, bro. Love your background figs and merch. Oh, thanks. Appreciate that. Yeah, I always try to, I don't put out, like, the most content, but I always try to make sure it's good content when I do. And yeah, I've worked decently hard on my little shrine mantle thing over here. All the, Dragon Ball stuff is in the front. All the Dragon Ball stuff here is right up front. And then I've got a whole bunch of other stuff. There's some horror merch. There's some Ariana Grande stuff. There's some Avatar The Last Airbender stuff. There's some Dance Dance Revolution stuff. There's some traditional Japanese stuff. There's some Emperor's New Groove stuff. There's all kinds of fun little merch over there. If you're curious to know a little bit more about what's actually on that setup, and I just rainbowed Turles. That is a rainbow for him. Sick. If you're curious to know a little bit more about that setup, I have a live stream VOD from my, that's an L pull, from when I did my face reveal. The face reveal, the Dokkan Day face reveal mukbang live stream. In there, I did an entire room tour, and I went over all the memorabilia that is on this shelf. You can also see all this same memorabilia in a different form in a very cool YouTube video that I've got on my channel. It is a room tour. So simply just type room tour. You'll find it. And that would have been my old setup in my old room before I had this headboard setup thing. But it was actually all placed in much cooler areas because I had like little shelves all over my room to kind of spread everything out instead of it all being in this one shrine at the front. Niles! What's up, my dude? Yes! The Niles luck! Niles got me 23rd World Tournament Goku. Oh my goodness. You love to see it. Okay, so he is 79% now. That is so insane. Nice. Okay. Where's he at? 23rd Goku. Boom. Got him. Yeah, that is a very W pull right now. Oh, my goodness. Because now if I get one more of him ever, then I have the potential to rainbow him. Because he'd be 90%, and then I'd have that second copy at 55, right? So really getting him to 90% is the goal. Because then that's the point where I could consider just being like, do I just rainbow him? You didn't pull Piccolo? No, Niles, I wanted that for you so much. I also realized when I looked through the shop that he wasn't available to buy. That is some bullshit, dude. Like, why wouldn't you be able to buy him in there? Oh, so tragic, so tragic. Yeah, I really wanted that for you. And I was, like, panicking for a second, because if I saw that you could buy him in the shop, I was gonna DM you immediately and be like, do not spend your tickets. Do not buy tickets. Buy him in the shop instead. Oh, dude, I wanted that for you so bad. That's so unfortunate. The good news, though, is every world tournament that happens, it is less and less likely that he will still remain uneasy-aid by the time we get to the next world tournament. Okay, long Kamehameha, here we go. We're getting something in this one. And I think it is very, very, we already thought it was really, we had a really good chance of seeing his Easy A before the next world tournament. We've been saying that for like the last 2 now. So, I mean, that's just even more true now. And I think the chances of there being another world tournament without 23rd World Tournament Goku and Piccolo Jr. getting their Easy A's first is extremely low. Meaning that there should be an opportunity for you to pull him straight up on a banner or with red coins in the shop. Make sure you keep yourself 400 red coins for him so that if he comes back in the shop, you'll be able to just snipe him real quick. But I think you have a pretty good chance of that happening before the next world tournament. That's an L pull as well. I've already got them rainbowed. Love how most of your LR pulls are L's compared to me, and You take all LRs as Ls, and heck yeah, bro. I'm gonna check it out. What are your predictions for Dokkan Celebration? I don't really have any predictions. I haven't invested too much into that. I think it makes sense what the community is kind of saying, that it's just going to be DBZ. I think it makes sense that we get something Namek Saga. We haven't seen a Namek Saga thing since, like, what, 2018, 2019? It's been a very long time. Alright, bit of a cool down there. See if we can ramp the pace back up. One more W pull. Oh! Vegeta and Trunks. Isn't that guaranteed fusion? It is. He'll probably easy A for GDC. I don't know if he's gonna easy A for GDC, just because, again, I do think it's likely gonna be... Okay, that's an L. I already had him rainbowed. I think it's likely gonna be DBZ. I also had him rainbowed. Okay, we have pulled a lot of featured units at this point. Slash LRs, and none of them have been things we can use, basically. We've gotten 3 units we can use. Maybe 4 if I didn't have Kui rainbowed yet. But I'm not actually 100% sure about that. Oh, you meant referring to the Goku Gohan I pulled. Yeah, that's fair. That totally makes sense. Yeah, that's actually a very likely easy A, I would say. Considering Cell Saga and everything. 17 and 18, we got another animation. Here we go. The reason you haven't spent any red stones or red coins recently, you never know. Yeah, exactly. As long as you save yourself 3 red stones and 400 red coins. If you keep those on stock, then you will definitely have enough for him if he ever comes into either of those shops. It could be less red stones as well, but 3 is the most they would ever charge. STR Cell? Yeah! Okay, that's another good one. He was 55%. That was another thing I didn't mention at the start of the video. I did mention it in the live stream before we actually started the video recording for the summons, but I forgot to reiterate myself on this one. And what I was going to say is that there is a small handful of units that are featured on this banner that I have straight up 55%. Oh, nice. We got gold text going in again. And I would love to get any and all of those to above 55%, right? So the list of characters that was STR Cell, who is now good to go. AGL Goku Youth from the first episode of Dragon Ball. He's 55. Daima Mini Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, unfortunately, is 55%. And I really would like some copies of him because, okay, that's an L pull. He's rainbowed. Because... with the blue tickets that you could get from summoning, where you can buy the equips in the shop with those blue tickets, I bought Daima Super Saiyan 3 Vegetas, and I still can't use the gold one on him because, you know, he's only 55. So, would love to get some copies of him. Okay, so it's those 3 units, and then it is Lord Slug I have at 55%, and then STR Piccolo and Gohan. And that's it. Those are the only units at 55. So if I can pull any of those, that'll be really cool too. But yeah, it is wild to me how many copies of Dokkan Fest units we've gotten, considering that I can dupe half the banner, and way more than half of what we've pulled has been not usable, right? I guess that's also being weighted by... Okay, another animation here. That's also being weighted by the fact that we've been pulling unfeatured LRs that I'm not factoring into the 47 featured that have also just been unusable for me, right? Because if we were to add in... Like, if we just look at featured units... I can use 23 of them, and 24 of them are useless to me, right? So it's half the banner that I can use. But if we include all the unfeatured LRs, now it's skewed way for... Yes. The wait is over. Ladies and gentlemen, the oldest unit in Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle that I did not own is now mine, baby! Let's go. Wow. Okay. The ticket luck continues. The ticket luck continues. Holy moly. We both got our missing unit. We both got our oldest missing unit in the game. Yeah, that's insane. Wow. Wow. Didn't think I'd be adding to the workshop. Well, L box space, right? I just lost one more box space to this unit. Alright. Amazing. Amazing. Now that you don't even need the the characters in order to get 100% in Frontier. They actually let you get the 100% with the special friends. Now that they allow that, I have the unit I need. Great. Thanks. Wonderful. Appreciate that, Dokkan. So now, because we need to know immediately, right now immediately, I need to know what the oldest unit in the game is that I'm missing. That's brutal. GDC Part 3 2025. That's who I'm missing. That's brutal. Wait. GDC or Anniversary? No, because that was Diamond Super Saiyan 3. Yeah. GDC. GDC Part 3. 2025. That's who I'm missing. And that would also be a Dokkan Fest LR. So I guess now the oldest yellow coin LR that I'm missing is a little bit later in the year. In October. When we got Dokkan Fest Baby. And then this was the Part 2 LR. Neat. And then oldest Dokkan Fest I'm missing is still Daima Mini 4Ku, which that one is painful as well. And the list just goes from there. Neat. Alright. 3 more multis, but at this point, I'm satisfied with the summons. So if we just get, like, fodder, you know, dumb crap and then an old useless banner unit at the end, it's fine. These have now been W summons. These have now been W summons. I still really want a copy of Glorio, though. Please, please. Come on. Just give me a Glorio. Just give me a Glorio. This is very obviously a cooldown summon here. Yeah, that was rough. Gamma 2 and Glorio, please. Yeah, you know what? Give me 3 Gamma 2s in a summon if you're also going to give me Glorio in it. I don't care. I'm perfectly fine with that. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Nice. I like that there hasn't been a single time yet that we've gotten an animation, and it's only been for 3 unfeatured, right? That's been nice, because that's always a feels bad in situations like this, where you're expecting to be able to get something of value, and then you just get 3 shitty banner units. Oh, it's Pan. Tough. That is yet another already rainbowed featured unit. Yeah, I can't say these are my best Memorial Stone summons of all time. I have definitely gotten better luck in the past for, as far as, like, the total value I'm getting, the total percentage of summons that went well or gave me something that I needed, right? Total percentage of units pulled that I could use. But we're doing alright. We're doing alright. We definitely could have done worse, so. And, I mean, we stayed hot all the way until the end. We were getting featured units and LRs and stuff all the way to the end here, so I really can't complain too much. I'm sure there are a lot of people out there that had much worse summon sessions than mine. That is also an L, though. Did have him rainbowed, so. And something cool for the end? Okay, well, it's another featured, but again, another one that was already rainbowed. So yeah, wow, lots of Dokkan Fest units here in this summon session, huh? Interesting stuff. Because they are going to be giving out probably, you know, tickets as daily login throughout the celebration and stuff. They're going to be giving them out for first place in the App Store, anything like that. I am going to be saving the single tickets because I imagine that I'll be able to accumulate enough to do a multi. And remember that these are GSSR ticket summons. So if you do a single, you are missing out on the opportunity to get a GSSR at the end of your 10 unit multi. So save up your 10 tickets and then do the multi. It'll be worth it. It'll be worthwhile with all these unfeatured LRs and everything on here. I mean, look how many times we pulled, like, some Dokkan Fest in the featured slot, right? So, keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. But, alright, let's go ahead and take a look at these spoils real quick. Let's go by acquired, SSRs. Okay. So, yeah, I guess let's go ahead and count all the Dokkan Fests that we pulled. Would have been... Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so I pulled 11 Dokkan Fest units. And ones that I can actually use dupes for here would be 1 in Tau, 2 in Turles, 3 in 23rd Tournament Goku, 4 in Perfect Cell, Yeah. So 4 out of the 11 were usable for me. That is actually pretty brutal. And then for all the LR pulls, there was something like 4 or 5-ish LR pulls. There's only one that I can use, and that is the Gohan Piccolo. All the other ones were already rainbowed, right? So, not too terrible. Not too terrible. I will take those gains. And then the other thing I wanted to check was if any of those banner units I actually needed. Let's double check here. Team building. Let's see if I got anything added to team building here. Yeah, I did actually need Kui. So there were no other banner units that we pulled that I needed, but I did need Kui. So he is now at 90% instead of 79. So yeah, overall, I'll take it. I'll take it. Quite a few decent pickups for myself, as well as rainbowing a unit, and you know, both STR Cell and Tower, but are still like kind of meta relevant, kind of meta usable. So it's worthwhile to get the dupes for them. Worthwhile for that for sure. Alright, well, that is, it for my Memorial Stone summons. Like I said at the beginning of the video, let me know how many, Memorial Stones I'll use Summoning Addicts got in the comments below. I'm very, very curious to know, and then let me know how your Memorial Stone summons went, or if you decided to save any of your, stones to buy units in the shop. Let me know how all of that went for you guys. Very, very curious to know how your luck was. But the ticket luck continues over here on the Toxic Jordan YouTube channel. So W stuff. Thank you guys so much for sticking with me. That's going to do it for this one, and I will catch you guys next time. Peace. Alright, don't leave the stream. That was just for the YouTube video. Folks, we are still going to keep going. Now we got to do some major cleanup. Major cleanup that has to come in. Don't leave! Don't leave! Everybody stay! You rainbowed Gamma 2 and got Tech Kauken God Goku, 1 LR Nappa, and then pulled Int Xeno Trunks. Nice, nice. I feel like that's really all you can ask for in these little summon sessions, you know? Just kind of a pull or two, you know, a pull or two, some kind of a gain. It doesn't have to be perfect across the board for everything. Stream until you use all your friend points. Oh, I'm skipping. I'm skipping. I'm going to keep my 35 mil, thank you very much. I'm not using those. Because, here's the thing. They didn't make it any better. They've just, it's the exact same banner that it always is every time it comes out. So, theoretically, it's smarter to save your friend points. Because, eventually, they'll make it better. And then when it's better, I'll use the friend points then and get even more out of it. Because there's nothing I need urgently from it now. And then this also means the banner that they release where all of a sudden there is something that I urgently need on it. Because they put, like, I don't know, Link skill orbs. Or they add a new LR character or something to it. Then I'll have a stockpile of points to be able to blow into it and get what I need out of it, right? So I think I'm just going to skip for now. It doesn't really make a whole lot of sense for me to use, I would say. Truly a friend code diff. Yeah, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Was a little pissed about the 4 LR Int Gohan I pulled. Oh, you pulled 4 of him, dude? Oh. Yeah, that's a bit tragic. See, at least I didn't get trolled that way. I got a big selection, a nice variety. I think I pulled, like, 1 unit twice. It was the, you know, the Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks and Piccolo. I pulled them twice right at the beginning, and then that was it. I agree, Chewy. It is absolutely insane how that matters. Like, friend code is a crazy thing to have to rely on for what is kind of such a major part of this game. Alright, lurk until you pass out? Okay, no worries, Chewy. We're probably not going to be streaming too much longer anyway, so I wouldn't stress about it too much. You got 4 DFEs, Infat 2 Super 17s, AGL Gamma 2. You had all of them rainbowed. Terrible luck this time around. Yeah, see, that's what you don't want. That's really unfortunate. Sorry to hear that, Smirt. Sorry, bud. Oh, wait. Let's do... Oh, we gotta do the training thing. Hold on. Yeah. Train these guys up real quick. I guess we might as well throw in all these units we just pulled, because who cares? Obviously not going to throw any of these in. Just do that real quick. See if I manage to get a, Okay, yeah, nothing out of it. Not a big deal. Hello? Oh. This is actually going to take a lot of these, little Dozing Kais to finish off his entire super attack, but that's how we're going to do it. Or we're at least going to get him down to 1 or 2. That's the way I like to use those, is like on LRs, it's pretty easy because... Okay, well, I kind of got luckier than I thought I would. I'm already at SA9 here, so I'll just feed 1 for now. Dude, the lag is so real at this moment. It's insane. That way we don't waste any getting to SA10. Okay. But then now... Oh, wow. I actually need those story event medals to awaken him. We'll go grab these real quick. Yeah. Okay. That part. Right. No box space. Did I catch up on sleep after World Tournament? Yeah, it took me a couple days. I was pretty fucked there for a little while, but I did finally catch up on sleep. I had a day or two where I was able to sleep a lot. And then, today, I fell back behind, because my sleep schedule has been what it normally is, which is me sleeping late into the night and then not waking up until, you know, the mid-afternoon, which is fine, because at my job, I mainly work dinner shifts, so it's okay, I'm able to sleep in. But because I'm training for a new position right now, they had me open up my availability so that I could be trained for, like, lunch shifts as well, and opening the store as well as closing. So today, I had to be at work at, like, 11 in the morning, which means I only got, like, 5 hours of sleep last night. I didn't take a nap after work or anything, and now it's midnight, and I'm still up. So, we're, again, fucked on sleep. But we'll see. I'll probably be pretty tired after stream. I can't imagine I'll be staying up until all hours of the night like I normally do. Probably not gonna happen. Alright, you guys ready to see some 2026 toxic shenanigans? Yes, that is right. All these Dokkan Fest units, all these SSRs. Sad as it is, they're all going away. Wait a second. Wait a second. Hold the phone. Hold on. There's a smarter choice. 1 second. Yeah. A lot of these random Dokkan Fest that I've pulled, I now have, like, a second copy. I either have the SSR copy from being recently collected, or it's now a duplicate of, like, the TUR copy because of the reverse update. But that means that there are a lot of units in here where it's not the top copy that's already rainbowed, but there's a different copy that wouldn't be rainbowed yet. And I just pulled a bunch of Dokkan Fests. Because these units in my box that have even 55% hidden potential system investment, I'm never going to get rid of, I might as well dupe those units so that I can eventually rainbow them, so that I can invest as much hidden potential into them as possible. Right? Are we following here? Clearly that makes sense. I didn't end up pulling any Weiruses, by the way, did I? Yeah, fake news. Okay. Also, Shanks, thanks for the shout-out in your World Tournament video. Guess you can't really call it a shout-out. The compliments, I guess. Oh, well, I mean, yeah. You're welcome. No worries. Your efforts were impressive and notable, so I made sure to note them. I like to give recognition where it is deserved. Okay, so obviously it's just a million copies of the free-to-play dupe units. Oh, and it's because I have it in order of acquired, so it makes sense that all these ones would be at the bottom anyway. But there probably are going to be some. I'm expecting a couple here. Okay, see, he is 0%, so this isn't one that's relevant to me, because any 0% units are eventually going to be deleted out of my box, so I'm not worried about that at all. 0%, 0%. Maybe I should have organized all of this by activation. Would have been smarter. But we're here now, so it is what it is. 0%, 0%, 0%. Oh, in fact, I can look at the stars. We can see that the stars aren't flashing, so all of these are 0%. 0, and now they're flashing here, so we gotta check these. Okay, there we go. This one's 55. Oh. Right. Dang it. This is gonna be a little bit of a pain in the ass to check. Because I have extra duplicates of a lot of these cards. These are all World Tournament units anyway. What am I even looking at? Yeah, those are all World Tournament units. We don't have a spare LR Cell sitting. These are all Epic Showdown Gokus. Okay, maybe we are chilling. Maybe we are chilling. Maybe this isn't going to be the worst thing ever. Simply because I think accidentally going by acquired was probably the easiest way to parse all of this for myself. Okay, here we go. Random banner unit. Now, these ones are going to be a pain in the ass to check. There's not really much I can do about that, though. That's a Dokkan Fest. Oh, there we go. I know for a fact I pulled one of him. Oh, wait, he's 0%. He's 0%. God damn it. Okay, Frost, I don't think we pulled a copy of. We did. Okay. Wait. Why is he level 100? Dude. Dude? Bro, Ugh. Insanity. Insanity. Okay, World Tournament units. More World Tournament units. Okay, this is a 69%. Do we actually have a usable dupe of him? Nope, that is a max level character, meaning it's link leveled. This is actually so nerve-wracking. I can tell why I didn't bother doing all this before when I've been summoning. Okay, there we go. This is a valid one, because I know I just pulled a copy of him, and that would have been his SSR rainbowed right here, but now it's just a second TUR copy rainbowed. Cool. Oh, and that unit deleted out of the box because it was rainbowed, so it sent me back to the top. Dang it. Okay. Found our spot pretty easily, though. Not too bad. That Deborah is link leveled. LR, World Tournament. Okay, let's double check this unit. Nice. Another one we did just get a copy of. He's 79%. This is actually good, too, for me to be able to utilize characters that are not int or tech type, or AGL. Because int, tech, and AGL are all covered by the free-to-play dupe characters that I do all the time. But STR and physical, I don't have any units to invest those in. So any STR and physical units that we're putting dupes in here is actually going to be massive. Okay, I guess it's just going to send me back to the top every time, no matter what now. Boo. Annoying. I'd rather send me to the bottom. No? Wouldn't that be better? Oops. Okay, where were we at? Where were we at? Dang, there's still so many to look through. We were like somewhere here. I think we were right here, yeah. I do need to double check this unit. Yeah, we did get a copy of him. Okay. Alright, there we go. That's an STR unit. That's a W. Who should you get with all your 41 Memorial Stones? Well, you just gotta summon and see who you get. You don't even have enough to buy a character, unfortunately. But it's alright, summoning is the better choice anyway. Also, the decision for you getting that position is sometime next week, so I get to find that out soon. Oh, okay, cool, cool, cool. That's awesome. Pause. I keep like losing where I'm at. Were we lower than this? Hello? We weren't. Yeah, we were here. Okay, Majin Vegeta. Oh, right. It was after all the Super Saiyan 3 Gokus. And then just immediately after these... Okay, we're like here. That Videl is link leveled, okay. What? Those are both link leveled? Okay. Tragic. I looked at that. Yeah, I was gonna say, I looked at that unit already. That was before I swapped the order. That's World Tournament. Oh, I actually know. Oh, well, he's 0%. He is 0%, so I'm not gonna worry about him. Oh, wait, actually, he is a physical unit, though. So maybe that will be someone that I invest in potential into eventually. Just because, like, the fit... I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm not gonna worry about it. I don't think it's worth... Okay, 0% for her. Okay, let's see if we got a Piccolo. That one's link leveled. That one's link leveled. World Tournament, World Tournament, World Tournament. I think we pulled a copy of him. We did. How do you know what node to choose? What do you mean? Like between like attack or like critical dodge and additional and stuff? It's different for every unit. It just depends what their kit does and what skills it makes sense to maximize for them, depending on like what type of abilities are in that unit's, you know, setup. But I'm not filling out hidden potential for any actual units that I'm going to use. These are all just like duplicate copies of units that I have, so it doesn't matter what I invest into them. The whole point is just to invest into them so that I get the power level for using my hidden potential orbs. That's all we're accomplishing right now. Okay, World Tournament, and then we're on Whis. Oh wait, he's 0%. Just kidding. 0%. Okay, he's 55. That one's link leveled. Alright, he's 69. That one's link leveled. World Tournament, World Tournament. Link leveled. Link leveled. Link leveled. Okay. Oh. Link leveled. This is going to get a lot easier eventually, once I get rid of a lot of these units, let me tell you. There we go. That's a valid one right there. And it's STR. Huge W. Yeah, see, and the cool thing is, all these units you're seeing right here, when I do decide to eventually get rid of all these other cards, I'm going to be able to just feed them in as dupes for all these characters that have characters sitting, you know? Like this. This is a 0% in the dupe system, so I can get rid of her. She's on 9, so eventually I'm going to link level 10 her, but then after that I'm going to Baba her and replace her with a different unit. And instead of Babaing her, I can actually just feed her in as a dupe for this Oceanus right here, and then get more access to hidden potential system, right? So that'll be something to do eventually. Oh, I did actually pull a Broly copy, didn't I? Yes, I did. And another STR unit. That's pretty good. Oh no. Okay, right here. Those are both link leveled. Let me guess. Link leveled. Oh, no, it's not. Wow, the one time I guessed it, it's wrong. Okay. Oh my goodness, this is so tedious. This is going to take a long time. And I'm over here losing my spot again. I don't even know where I was at. Oh, right here. Hercule, that's funny. Just mixed in with the rest, because that was like an older copy that I got. Yeah, these are like the original copies. Wow. Not the original copies, but like the original dupes that I probably like got their SSRs when I was farming the whole free-to-play game. Well, no, that's also not true, because they're not... oh, these are the unawakened SSRs. That's what it is. Because then I have fully awakened them at this point. That's why I don't have any hidden potential system investment. Those are link leveled. Pan 0%. World Tournament. That's also World Tournament, right? Yeah. 0%. That's link leveled. Is that link level? The fuck? Is that 80 out of 100? Just like... Why is he at 80 out of it? That is the weirdest unit in my box right now. That is so odd. I don't know why he's not max level. Alright, obviously ignore the Epic Showdown Gokus. Ignore him. Link leveled. Oh, Bulla's 0%. He's 0. World Tournament. Okay, he's 55. And STR, and we have an actual dupe for him. Nice. More W's. Man, that's been working out that most of these units have been STR and physical. Those are the typings we want to be accounting for. And I always forget to assess, like, what unit was next before I do that. Before I actually fill out the hidden potential so that I don't have to keep finding my spot again. We're right in the area. Where were we at exactly? Right here. Okay. World Tournament. Weirus, we already checked on. Okay, I know I got a copy of him. It's now my third rainbowed Aunt Hercule. I literally have rainbowed him 3 times. And again, I forgot to check. Oh my god. Okay, Gohan, we obviously didn't get... We didn't get a copy of them today. Raditz, we did pull a copy of, actually. And he's rainbowed. Nice, nice. Okay, I did pull this Frieza, actually. So that's another STR unit. And then them. It's actually really good that I'm doing this now, because the next data pull on Dokkan Stats is probably going to be insane on hidden potential for a lot of people, just because of this banner, giving everyone access to dupes of other units and stuff. And I'm not trying to get passed up. I don't really invest enough into hidden potential these days. Is this one valid? No, those are link leveled. World Tournament. Didn't pull him today. Okay. Oh, he's 0%. Or Heroes, actually. Holy shit. Okay, we saw that one already. Heroes. We pulled her. Yeah. It's now our third Rainbow Videl. Okay, Heroes. DFELR. Didn't pull him. Didn't pull them. She's 0%. Didn't pull them. Didn't pull him. I did pull him. Alright, he is link level. 23rd World Tournament Goku. Oh, wait, it's only the... Yeah, duh. Wait. I didn't feed him in yet? I should have fed him into this guy. How'd that happen? And to think, I almost bobbed all my units already, guys. Though, I guess I'm not using batch sell, because it would fuck up my account, so I would have manually selected him and realized that he was there anyway. No way I would have sold him. Nice, feels good to have him finally at 79%, I will say. Yeah. Just that one. I did pull a copy of him. Oh, I lost my spot again. Oh, I guess I was here, because 23rd World Tournament Goku. World Tournament. ESG. Bardock, him. Okay. That's a link-leveled character. We know we're chilling on that. That's World Tournament. Dokkan Fest. Okay. Oh, I see. These are just duplicate. That's why I keep losing my place, because there's multiple of the same cards in here. Since I have it organized by, not by character, but by acquired. Some of the characters that were, like, the SSR copy I got later that have been reversed into the LR are now just, like, confusing me. I see, though. I see what I was looking at, or confusing. Okay, that's it. That is all of it. Everything else in there is, not a unit that has a, like, banner unit or something sitting right now that I can feed into it. You're blowing your 23 million friend points, you need the Kais? Yeah, nice. I mean, go for it. If you need the Kais, it's totally worth it. I just don't think it's worthwhile for players that don't need the Kais, right? Alright. Now we can comfortably get rid of all of these, since we know we're not wasting potential hidden potential. Loving how I have 2 copies of so many of these. Couldn't be 7 and just actually be selecting a real amount of units. It's literally just 2. Alright, we are almost done? Maybe not. Don't mind me, just out here feeling the Truth DT's pain. Because unfortunately, I am just like him now. Where he likes to complain about box space on JP, and everyone tells him he's playing the game wrong, and it's just that he can't play the game the exact way he wants to. It's not set up for him to play it the way that he wants to. It is unfortunate for him. That's kind of what's going on with me. There's absolutely a way I could adjust my account so that I can use the batch cell feature, but I refuse to. So now I'm stuck not being able to use the batch cell feature. Totally my fault. But it is what it is. Alright, and we need to make sure not to get rid of the Chi-Chis, but damn. Look at that. 284,000. That's barely anything. That's barely anything. But yeah, we'll take it. Here we go. And now our box space is back down to that safe, healthy, comfy, wonderful range. Alright, to answer chat question, I don't think I'm going to be doing the new collection of epic battles here. No. I didn't really plan to play content on stream. The whole idea was just to summon. We took care of the summons now. So yeah, I think we're chilling at this point. Nothing new in there? Oh, I guess I could get a couple of those from training. That's funny. 28 minutes till Xeno buttons. Yeah, there's kind of nothing else we need to really look at, right? We already went through the shop and stuff. Nothing, no other new discoveries in here outside of, like, the Ultimate Class shop and stuff, right? Yeah. Kinda chilling. There is the new Ultimate Clash, but again, I don't think I'm going to do it right now. To be honest with you guys, we're probably going to be wrapping up the stream here in a sec. Just a mini one tonight. Just a little itty-bitty mini one. Oh, wait. I just remembered what I needed to do. We need to get the Gohan and Piccolo finished first. I'll finish awakening him, and then that'll be the end of the stream. Because that's really the highlight of the stream, was obtaining this unit anyway, right? Let's see. AGL is what I have the really... so we're gonna take off that and that. We're gonna put on that, and... AGL is Chilai? Yeah. I don't know if this is gonna work with the setup we have, but we're gonna try something. Oh, peace out, Cleet. I guess he was hoping I was going to do some content then, huh? Too bad. Oh, that was terrible. This better be good. This better be good, or we fail it again. Oh, I actually, ironically, don't think that's good enough. Yeah, 14 orbs. Probably not. We'll see. Just because that whole achievements thing is a thing now. There's, like, Game Center achievements for Dokkan Battle. When I spawned in, probably anybody else that also did this, I got 14 out of the 17 achievements done at once. And then there's other ones where you have to do a maximum amount of damage in battle, like in one hit, in order to get these other achievements. And one of them is max damage. You have to max damage in order to get a hit. And I haven't bothered to, like, go run the punching machine or anything like that. So I've just been trying to do little nuke runs on random story events whenever I'm doing anything outside of just link leveling to see if I can get that to happen. But ultimately, it's probably just going to happen the next time I play challenge content, launch, you know, a Dokkan Fest LR's active skill and get full 9s, right? Then it'll happen. I'm not really too hard-pressed about it, but I figure I'd try my luck at it here and there while I can. Might as well. Instead of just wasting the run for nothing. But I guess if you consider the time it takes, yada yada, is what it is. Is what it is. Alright, there we go. We got him awakened. Now we just got to get those super attack levels on him. Start by feeding 20 of these. Alright, that's 13. I literally fed 20 in and 4 procced. Like, what are we doing? Let's go 15 more. That's why I like using these on LRs, because you can just use such fat chunks of them at once. It's so much quicker than having a TUR that has like 2 SA levels left, and then you're sitting there feeding 2 over and over and over again, and nothing pops, and then eventually 1 pops, and then you feed 5 more, and then the other one pops. It's just like such a waste of time. I like being able to do this with LRs, where I know I can just throw 40 in, and it's not going to be a problem, you know? Alright, maybe we get 1 more super attack level, I'll just stop. Yeah, okay. I'll just use regular Kais for the rest of it. There's no reason to sit here and penny pinch them. I can just use them when it's a more lucrative opportunity in the future, right? It's kind of the best way. Like, if you have an SA1 unit that needs to go to SA10, feed in like 13 of them, or 15 of them, or something like that. And then you're going to get a decent chunk, and then you can go and use regular Kais after that, right? So just, you're saving yourself some time, I guess, that it would normally take you to sit there and feed them one by one by one. Oh, no. I'm a goofy goober. Okay, please tell me I'm not about to regret this. Please tell me we're ending the stream on a W right now and not an L. I swear to the Lord. Saiyan Warrior Race, Gaze of Respect, Demonic Ways. All in the family Shocking Speed Fierce Battle. Saiyan Warrior Race, Gaze of Respect, Demonic Power, or Demonic Ways. All in the family Shocking Speed Fierce Battle. Okay, okay, okay. I think we're saved. Oh, yes, we're saved. It's the same links all the way through. I completely forgot to even consider that before awakening him, and I would have been sad if I had just missed out on a link level. Glad that that didn't happen, though. Alright, so yeah, turns out it was a W. W stream. We managed to pick up a new unit. The ticket luck continues. Thank you guys all for being here to support me through it. I appreciate each and every one of you. But yeah, just a little itty bitty eensy teensy weensy stream today. That is going to go ahead and finish it up. So thank you guys for hanging out, and I will catch you guys next time. Peace.